Hey there friends, it's Kate and welcome back to my channel, Golden State Educate. So for today's video, I thought I would film from my makeshift library over here in my distance learning classroom because I wanted to film a book haul for you all. Over the last few weeks, I have picked up a few books. I got some from the thrift store. I also got a few on Amazon, and I also had several books donated to me from a few of you from my Amazon wish list. So if you are someone who has donated to my classroom from my Amazon wish list, I can't thank you enough. From the bottom of my heart, I am so happy and so gracious, and I know that my students are going to love these books just as much as I do. So I have quite a large stack of books to show you guys, so let's just jump into it. The first section of books that I wanted to show you are books that I got from the thrift store. I just got a few books and they're perfect. I've been reading them over the last couple of weeks because they're definitely winter themed, and then one is not winter themed, but I've been looking for this book. So the first book that I picked up from the thrift store is just The Snowy Day. I actually have this book in Spanish, so now I have the English version and the Spanish version, which will be perfect. And I have read this to my kids already. It is perfect for winter time. The next book that I got from the thrift store is The Mitten. I think I got both of these books for like 25 cents or maybe 50 cents, so such a good deal if you're not already shopping at the thrift store for books. I don't know what you're doing. I know with COVID it's a little bit hard right now, so maybe hold off for a little bit until it's safe to go again, but I absolutely love thrifting for books. The next one that I got is The Mitten. Again, perfect for winter, set in a snowy forest, and it's just really cute. My kids got a kick out of seeing all the animals fit into the teeny tiny mitten, and we had a great conversation about this book and they really loved it. The last book that I got at the thrift store is Swimming. This is perfect for sequence of events and retelling, and I know I have another book from this author as well, so this was great to add to my collection. The next few books I picked up off of Amazon, and I'm super excited to have them. The first one is The Cool Bean. My students love these books. They love The Good Egg, they love The Bad Seed, and when I told them about The Cool Bean, I knew that I had to pick it up. It's really fun because we've done a lot of different directed draws every time we read one of these books, so we have a little collection of cute little beans and eggs and seeds, so this was great to add to my collection as well. The next few books I purchased from Amazon, and they have been perfect for my winter read-alouds. The first one is The Littlest Elf, and this is my first book in the Littlest series. I know there's several books in this series, and I definitely want to pick up more of them. So yeah, my students loved this book, and how cute is this little reindeer? Oh my gosh, so cute. And then I said that there's The Littlest Reindeer, so next winter season I'm definitely going to need to pick that one up as well. How Santa Got His Job. All the students in my class do celebrate Christmas, so this is appropriate for my class. Before reading certain books that are holiday specific, I would always recommend sending out a Google survey or somehow having a survey to ask your parents what holiday that they and their child celebrate. I knew that I didn't want to do any too holiday specific books until I found out, but once they all told me that they celebrated Christmas, I knew that this would be a good one. And this was such a fun story. We brainstormed and used our predictions to think about all the jobs that Santa might have before he was Santa, and just the way that this book ties itself together, it is so lovely. So my kids absolutely loved this book. And then the next one is Gingerbread Man, Loose in the School. This is the book that I've been seeing floating around teacher Instagram and teacher YouTube, and I knew that I had to pick it up. We're doing kind of a mini unit this week on Gingerbread Men, and I thought this would be great to wrap it up at the end of the week after comparing and contrasting several different gingerbread books. All right, so the next part of this video is a huge haul from books that have been bought for me for my classroom library from a lot of you. And I, again, can't thank you enough for your generosity and your kindness. I appreciate these books so much. Having brand new hardcover, nice books means the world to me, and these books are going to last for so long and touch so many students' hearts, so I can't wait to jump into them. The first book is I Am Peace by Peter H. Reynolds. If you're a teacher, you probably know Peter H. Reynolds. The writing is just beautiful, the pictures are gorgeous and vibrant, and all of these books are really special. So this is I Am Peace, and it is a book of mindfulness, and this is perfect because, I don't know if you can see that sign right there, but for our SEL curriculum, we use tools in our toolbox, and having a calming tool and being mindful are one of the tools that we talk about, so this will be a great book to follow that up with. What if everybody did that? I am so excited to have this book. My student teaching mentor had this book, and she read it during the first couple of weeks of school, and I didn't have it this year, so I played it on YouTube for my students, but I'm really excited to read this book to my kids next year. And it's just talking about like making a positive impact, being kind, and kind of like that saying, if your friend jumped off a bridge, or like if your friend was bullying someone, would you do it? So this book is all about making the world a better place by following the rules, and it's perfect for kids. The next few books are Elephant and Piggy books, my all-time favorite. You guys know how much I love these. So I got Should I Share My Ice Cream? I'm not sure who this came from. It didn't come with a little card. Usually when I get donations from my classroom library, it comes with a little gift tag saying who gave it to me and a little note from them. So if you are the person that gave this to me, please leave me a comment down below so I can personally thank you. Again, this book is so cute. We had a whole unit on sharing and how to be a friend in our social studies curriculum, and this would have been an awesome book to read. Again, I didn't have it, but I know next year I'll definitely be using this one. The next one is I Am Going. And then the next one is We Are in a Book. This is like Elephant and Piggy #1, and I've been wanting this book for so long. So thank you so much to Charles, who donated this to me as well. Also from Charles, I have The Couch Potato. Thank you so much, Charles. He donated the large majority of these books, and I can't express my gratitude enough, so thank you so much. This next book is The Couch Potato, which follows up The Bad Seed, The Good Egg, and The Cool Bean. And I am so excited to have this. I recently found out about this one. I'm pretty sure this book is the newest in the collection from Jory, John, and Pete Oswald. They write all of these books, and this one is so cute. I was already reading this one, and I think this one might be my favorite yet. It's just a really good book to talk about getting off of technology, not being a couch potato, getting outside and enjoying the fresh air, and especially in today's day and age where my students are spending so many hours of the day with me on Zoom. Even though that is a constructive use of digital access and being on the computer, it's really important for them to get outside as much as they can and not be little couch potatoes. So these next 3 books are all part of the How to Catch a series. This one is How to Catch a Turkey. We read this one for Thanksgiving and did like a little drawing and writing of how they would catch their own turkeys, and they absolutely loved this one. I also have How to Catch a Snowman. If you haven't watched my most recent video, make sure to check that out. In my last weekly vlog, we did a whole snowman unit, and we wrote about how we would catch our snowmen. So this was great. Honestly, my kids loved this as much as they loved How to Catch a Turkey. I think they loved this one so much more. So definitely pick this one up next holiday season. And then the last one that I got is How to Catch a Unicorn. I don't know about you guys, but my kindergarten kids absolutely love unicorns. They are 110% obsessed with unicorns. So I haven't told them that I have this yet, but the day that we read this is going to be a party. I already know. These books are also part of a series, and they are part of the Ninja collection. And I am so stoked. Again, we have the tools in our toolbox. That's the SEL curriculum that we use. But I found that the introduction to the tools is not super kindergarten appropriate. I know my mentor from student teaching used Komochis, and one of my fellow teammates also uses Komochis, but that curriculum is quite expensive. It's like $500, $600, $700. So I wanted a good supplement to the curriculum that we already had, but I wasn't exactly sure how to keep it cost effective until I stumbled upon the Ninja series. And there are so many books. I don't know if you can see the back, but there are so many books in this series. And it is basically about a little ninja who goes through all of these different experiences. So this one is the Brave Ninja, which will be perfect for using our courage tool. There's also the Calm Ninja, which will be perfect for our taking time tool. And one of my favorite tools in our toolbox is the Empathy tool. And I also have the Compassionate Ninja, which will be perfect for backing up that Empathy tool. So again, there are so many books in the series. We have 12 tools, and a lot of the books will perfectly match up with the tools that we already have and the tools that my students have already learned about. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting more of the Ninja series. This next one is My Mouth is a Volcano. Now this is a huge book that people read in the beginning of the year, just to talk about being quiet, raising our hands, staying patient, and not just spurting out every thought that you have. So this would have been awesome to read at the beginning of the year, but I don't know about you. It is the middle of the year right now, really close to winter break, and my students need this reminder more than ever. All right, we're getting down to it. So the next few are all from the Pigeon series. So my students love the Pigeon. I'm sure yours do too. We've read a few books already. We have The Pigeon Has to Go to School and Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, but these are a few more to add to the collection. This is The Pigeon Wants a Puppy, and then also The Pigeon Needs a Bath. So these next few books are super near and dear to my heart. They're all about individuality, expressing yourself, and being true to yourself. So this first one is Say Something, which is so perfect to teach young kids, just speaking up for what they believe in, standing up for those who don't have a voice. And this is just a really, really beautiful book. And it says, the world needs your voice. Say something. You can say it with your words, with your art, with your music, with your poetry, with your courage, or simply with your presence. And I am really excited to have this in my collection as well. The next one is I'm Not Just a Scribble, which again is all about celebrating your individuality and your differences, like I already said. And I know that this will be a really good one, especially for kindergarten at the beginning of the year. A lot of them maybe don't have the best craftsmanship when it comes to drawing, but I want to teach them that even if they are scribbling, they can still make it a work of art. The last one is Thelma the Unicorn. This has been on my wish list for so long, honestly, like years. I think I first heard about this book from Jess over at Hello Third Grade, and she read this book at the beginning of the year. And it is just so cute. Again, my students are obsessed with unicorns. I'm sure yours are too. So I know they're really going to love this. And it's all about a pony who wants to be a unicorn. But when she does become a unicorn, maybe it's not exactly the life that she would have wanted. So in the end, she ends up going back to her roots, being true to herself and loving herself just the way she is. So this is such a cute book. It is so fun. And this is just a really great book to teach kids to embrace their differences and love themselves just the way they are. All right, so this has been such a long video, such a big book haul. And if you stayed to the end, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to let me know your favorite read aloud book down below. Again, I'm obsessed with reading, I'm obsessed with collecting books, and I really just want to have an awesome classroom library one day. So growing my collection is super important to me. If you are someone who has donated a book to my classroom library, again, I love you, I can't thank you enough, and my students are super appreciative for all these books that I read to them. And if you might be interested in donating to my classroom library, any little bit helps. I have a lot of different books linked below in my Amazon wish list. All right, and with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.